Did you know that when we face a situation, there's sometimes two opposite ideas? The first idea is the mindset of abundance, and the other one is the mindset of scarcity. What do I mean by that? Well, when you've come up with a new idea, or you have a new project for your company, or you've got a problem, sometimes you have to see how you face it. Or do you feel that you have an abundance of resources, time, and ideas to solve that problem? Or do you feel that you're a victim, you have no resources, and you don't know how you're going to come through? I want you to think that the word, either abundance or scarcity, the word you're focusing on the most will dictate the future for you. So which one do you want to focus on? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alain Faber, and on this channel, I want you to learn new skills so that you can become a better person and make the world a better place. That's the only reason why I have those videos daily, to share with you that you can do it. If you focus on positivity, if you focus on growth mindset, you can achieve as much as you like if you put the energy towards it. Abundance and scarcity are two words that can be scary for some, and for some it can be a good way for you to reflect, to change your mindset. So if you think of your family, some people, they have an abundance of love and time, and they're resourceful to create relationships that are amazing. There's some families that it's a bit harder. They feel the scarcity of love because they have one parent, and they feel that they have less money and it's much harder. And for some, it is their reality, and they would love to have more abundance. It's true. Same thing with time. Sometimes there are people that feel they have all the time of the world to do what they have to do. And some other people, they never have time. And it's hard for some, because if you have all the time of the world, you feel you can change the world. If you feel you don't have time, you feel you're a victim and you cannot go anywhere. That's something to keep in mind. Have you heard of the expression, if you have something to get done, ask someone who's busy? Because that person will get what needs to be done done. So how come if someone is busy and have less time can actually do more? Let's see what we can think about that. Same thing with work. If you're at work, you can feel there's an abundance of ideas, and you have all the resourcefulness to actually get things done. And it's great, because these people seems to be walking on water and get things done all the time. On the other hand, there's a lot of people that feel drained, and they feel they have no energy. They feel that they're burnt out, and they feel the scarcity of what the job can bring. So see, I talked about family, time, work, and there's two different aspects about these ideas, and they exist. So how come some people have abundance and other people have more scarcity? That's a good question. Some of you say, well, it's easy for me because I have an abundance of time, and I seem to have a great family, and I seem to be able to do so much. Well, in some ways, I'm focusing on what's important for me towards my vision. There's a lot of things I don't care about, and there's a lot of things that I could feel scarcity about. But I realize that if there's some aspect of life I don't care, I don't focus time and energy and resources in those aspects of life, and that's putting more resources for other things that are important for me. So that brings me to 3 tips for you to have more abundance and feel there's more abundance in your life compared to having scarcity. So let's see what are these ideas for you. So my first one is the fact that I want you to reflect on the words and what it means for you. Okay, this will wasp around. I want you to see, what does abundance mean to me? Do I have abundance in some aspect of life and less abundance in others? I want you to think about scarcity now. There's part of life that there's more scarcity. There's less of resources in some aspect of life. What are the consequences of that? This is important to reflect on that, because these are ideas. And you realize that The idea that we focus on, we give energy, and that brings more outcome in those areas maybe that we would like. Now, my second part is for you to reflect on your vision. All of us sometimes get caught up on things to do, some things sometimes we don't want to go to, we don't want to meet some people, we don't want to do activities that no longer fulfill us. Because having a vision will help you to figure out what to do next. The next one is for you to act on your vision. So what does it mean to act on your vision? So my vision is learning and sharing to others that learning can make a better world and better people. So that's my vision. So when I focus on things to do, I focus on that. That's my vision. And you know what? By focusing on what can I learn today or what can I teach other people so that they can learn. So these are my main aspect of life where I give energy. And you know what? The more I do it, the more I have energy and the more I'm changing the world. And that's what I would like you to do, because I feel I have a lot of abundance for these people. I have a lot of abundance for my family, to contribute for you, my community. Keep that in mind, because where you focus your mind and your energy, this is where you have the most outcome. So I'm focusing on abundance towards my vision, and that's where I have the most abundance and the most success. And that means that if there are aspects of life that there's more scarcity, I want you to put less energy there so that you'll have less outcome in that direction. So some of you will say, well, what does that mean? Well, if you think of time, how about you have an agenda and you plan time where you can work on what you love, give more time to work where the outcome you're looking for is there. If you need more money, plan to do more work towards that. It might mean that you create your own company. It might mean that you may work a few more hours a day or a week. And the idea is, if you focus on what you want, the outcome will get better. So this is money, for example. If you want more time, it is the agenda. What is the other one I had in my was talking about? My family. If you want to have a better relationship in your family or at work, what do? You focus on those relationships and you give a little more. So that means that there's some friends and there's some people that are part of your life that maybe you might have to complete that relationship so that you can give more energy and resources for the people that are important for you. That's a suggestion. The other part I have is, that's what it is. And for work, you know, sometimes we're at work and we help a whole bunch of people. Our minds is broken up in 5 different directions, and it seems that we're not getting anywhere. Use the agenda. Put blocks to focus on specific aspect of your work you want to focus on. And that will be a good way for you to be able to succeed even more. So my call to action is the following. What I have here, I want you to think and reflect in which areas of your life where you feel abundance. And I want you to focus on that so that you can be more energized, you might feel more resourceful, and you see, by being more positive, it will be one way for you to change yourself in a positive way and make the world a better place. On that note, I'm going to put a link to my playlist video on my best life journey. So you realize that the more we learn, the more we are getting new skills, the more we can positively, there you go, change your life and positively make the world a better place. I'll see you in the next video.